Hemp extracts are the number 1, number 2, and number 3 most important and most frequently used medicines for 2/3 of the world's population between 1000 BC and 1900 BC. You know, when you think about old civilizations, historical civilizations, civilizations that created the civilizations that we have today, hemp was normal. It was in their society. It was used for almost everything. The Bible that most people read today in the Christian faith, that first printing, that printing of the King James Bible in 1611 was printed on hemp paper. You see, hemp can be used in thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of products, to make paper, to make rope, to make clothing, to make food, to make medicine. Hemp is arguably the most versatile product on the planet today. What a lot of people don't understand is in 1776, when people were standing on their feet against the uprising of other countries telling us what we could not do, our Declaration of Independence, the first and second drafts of our Declaration of Independence, were written on hemp paper. We went to war in 1812, and most people, even though they've been through history courses, they don't actually understand why we went to war with Great Britain. It was very, very simple. We went to war with Great Britain over access to Russian hemp. America thought that hemp was so powerful and was so valuable that we were willing to sacrifice American lives. We were willing to pay the price. We were willing to sacrifice to make sure that we had access to it. Interestingly enough, in 1901, the United States Department of Agriculture predicted that the harvesting of hemp fiber would be America's #1 crop. Not tobacco, not corn, not peas, not carrots, not potatoes, but hemp. In 1901, the U.S. Department of Agriculture said hemp will be America's #1 crop. Interestingly enough, in 1937, U.S. Congress passed the Marijuana Tax Act. It levied a tax on anyone who dealt commercially in cannabis. I looked at some of the taxes. You can see this image here as a $10 tax. It practically put a stop to the growth of the cannabis, hemp, marijuana industry in America. But interestingly enough, in 1942, just a short 5 years later, the United States government put out a film, and that film said, we encourage farmers to grow as much hemp as possible, because the United States government knew exactly what we know today, that hemp makes the strongest rope, hemp makes the best cloth, hemp makes the best sails. Hemp can be used for so many things. Not only can it be used for rope and cloth, but it can be used to nourish the body. It can be used to have a better life. Why then, ask yourself this question, if all through history hemp is put on a pedestal and hemp is known to provide all of these effects, why then, in 1972, did President Richard Nixon declare all forms of cannabis illegal by signing into law the Controlled Substances Act? I'll tell you why. I'm going to tell you a story here before we go on to the next slide, and I need you to hear and understand this little analogy. I want you to think of a beautiful red rose. You see, that beautiful red rose represents a type of plant called the rose. Most people know exactly what a rose is. Most people also know that roses can come in little tiny roses. They can come with thorns or without thorns. They can be white, they can be red, they can be black, they can be yellow, they can be orange. They can be short bushes or tall bushes, big thorns or small thorns. They can smell very good, they can smell very bad. To say that a rose is simply not true. But you see, a lot of powerful people with a lot of money decided that the word marijuana meant the word hemp, meant the word cannabis. And just like that rose, cannabis, that word cannabis represents a lot of different things. It represents marijuana. It represents several strains of marijuana. Cannabis represents hemp. It represents all different types of hemp. And so to say that marijuana is the same as hemp is simply ludicrous. It is simply uneducated, and it is simply detrimental to America. But that's what happened when Richard Nixon declared all forms of cannabis illegal, stripping away the power and stripping away all of the things that hemp had to offer America. Interestingly enough, fast forward to 2013, Dr. Sanjay Gupta publicly reverses his professional stance on medical cannabis by stating, "I think it is irresponsible of the medical community not to offer this as an alternative." You see, we've come a long way, ladies and gentlemen. We've come a long way from the pyramids to the King James Bible, the Declaration of Independence, fighting for hemp, making it the #1 crop in America, taxing it into extinction, begging people to grow it so that we could win a war, and then making it one of the most illegal substances, to having the absolute authority, one of the most highly revered doctors in America say, we've got to have this plant in America. We've got to have it. Ladies and gentlemen, earlier this year on February 7, 2014, President Barack Obama signed the Farm Bill, making it again federally legal to grow hemp in America, reversing what President Nixon did back in the 70s, making it legal. Now, I want you to hear me correctly. Don't think you can go out and grow hemp in your backyard. Basically what this means is it's a start. It's the beginning. And the beginning, this revolution, is why you are looking at this presentation today. Kannaway launched on April 20th, 2014 in what has come to be known as the Mecca for cannabis legalization. We launched a movement with a pay plan, a movement to bring hemp back to America, a movement to bring prosperity back to America, a movement to bring an opportunity to every single family in America. Kannaway launched on April 20th, 2014. Harry S. Truman, an incredible American, said, "It's a recession when your neighbor loses his job. It's a depression when you lose your own." Before I go into this next slide, I want to tell you a little story. I was in a presentation here in San Diego a few nights ago, and a gentleman that I'd seen before come to the presentation, one of our brand ambassadors, walked up to me and he said, "Christopher, can I ask you a question? I know the company's new. I know that you're opening up a lot of different things. You're hiring some people. Is there an opportunity for my wife?" And I said, "Excuse me?" He said, "Well, today my wife got laid off." You see, ladies and gentlemen, we're living through one of the worst economies the world has ever seen. You know, I was saying this a few years ago as I was talking to people about building their businesses, and it's interesting that we're still 5 years later and things aren't getting any better. Record numbers of people are out of work, and more than that, record numbers of people are losing their jobs today. I know you see on television, I know you see new jobs and new this, new that, and the other. Ladies and gentlemen, I am here to tell you that I know that you are out there watching this presentation wondering how it is that the prosperity that you dream of is going to come to fruition. Well, if that's the case for you, then you are sitting in the right place and you are sitting at the right time. If you're in the foreclosure business, you know what? You're probably making a lot of money because foreclosure levels are still at an all-time high. And just like my brother when he graduated college, college graduates are moving back in with mom and dad in higher numbers than ever before in history. Unfortunately, more and more and more and more and more people are faced with financial insecurity, financial uncertainty. And the biggest issue with this, when times are tough, when people are out of work, when they're losing their homes, when they have to move mom and dad in, when they have to move their sons and daughters back in, families, the cornerstone, the bedrock of America, families are struggling and families are being torn apart by economic and financial struggle. If you are watching this presentation and your dreams are not set and coming true, then I want you to know and I want you to have realization that you are sitting at the right place at the right time. Bill Gates, the wealthiest man on planet Earth, he said, "I believe that if you show people the problems and you show them the solutions, they will be moved to act." Before I go to the next slide, I want to ask you a question. If something I've said has resonated with you up until this point, if I were to offer you an opportunity to make a change in your life, is today the day that you are going to start on the path to making your dreams come true? It's a question only you can answer, but I'm going to show you what the answer is. We have an exceptional company. Our company is called Kannaway, and in less than 50 days since March 1st, we had over 50,000 enrollees. 50,000, ladies and gentlemen. Today it's over 75,000. We're adding 100 new people a day, and it's moving faster and faster and faster every day. We invested over $2 million just getting to March 1st, getting to today, getting to the ability to say to you the opportunity is ready for you to go to work. Hemp is the fastest growing global trend. Understanding what CBD and how hemp fits into your life and how CBD fits into your life is the fastest growing global trend. And I want to make this next point incredibly clear. It is a $46 billion industry. In America, it's over a $250 billion industry worldwide and growing. I know if you're sitting in front of this presentation, you've probably had someone say to you, we are on the cusp of a huge tidal wave. We're ready. Let's ride the wave. I assure you, if you will close your eyes and think about it, that there's not news organizations out there talking about your product every day. But every day you hear something about cannabis being legal in America. You hear something about CBD being legal in America. You hear something about hemp being legal in America. I promise you that there are not articles being written on a daily basis about your product by every major magazine and every major website. But I guarantee you that on the internet, on a daily basis, you read articles about cannabis and hemp and CBD. I promise you that there are not major celebrities and major news people talking about your product every single day. But I promise you still that every single day a new superstar comes out talking about CBD. A new top shelf news anchor comes out talking about legalization of cannabis. A new top shelf newspaper puts a front page spread talking about the legalization of hemp in America. There has never before been an opportunity where you could stand on the precipice of a tidal wave and say that I was there when it exploded and I rode it all the way to the end. Again, I'm going to say it very clearly. If you are sitting and you are watching this presentation, you are in the right place at the right time. We have experienced leadership. We didn't just decide to open a company. We've worked for a year to open a company that would be different, to open a company that would move forward and do it in a different way, combining things that have just never been combined before. Mr. Jeff Rogers up here in the top left-hand corner, he has built companies from 0 to almost 500,000 people, his own companies, and he spent years and years consulting other million, $100 million, and billion-dollar companies in the right way to build their organizations. Our partner, Troy Neihart, the Chief Executive Officer of Hemp Meds PX, he was the brainchild behind Kannaway, and he's also the gentleman who not only put this all together, but he brings an expertise not only with MLM, but the cannabis space that is unparalleled. That's my ugly mug right down there in the bottom corner. My name is Christopher Hussey, as I've already told you. I'm the Chief Marketing Officer. I started a company called Share Engine, which revolutionized the way that content marketing was done. And I spend all of my time focused on cutting-edge technology and marketing for Kannaway specifically. One of the things I say a lot, and I think you'll find this as you get to know Kannaway Nation and you get to know our team, whoever thought putting together multi-level marketing and cannabis was a good idea, that was a crazy person. Well, that was Mr. Troy Neihart. He is a little crazy, but in an amazing way. And instead of going out and finding one attorney, we have two of the top attorneys in the multi-level marketing space on our side. Mr. Scott Warren, he's one of our legal counsel. He's a senior partner at a firm called Wellman & Warren. And Mr. Kevin Thompson, also our legal counsel, he's a senior partner at Thompson & Burton. Ladies and gentlemen, what you see on this page is a foundation that is fully prepared to explode Kannaway and to help you build this opportunity with amazing products. Let's talk for a second about those unique products. Now, before I go into this, I'm going to apologize because I have to update one of these slides, but I'm going to tell you about it anyway. What makes our products unique? Read that very first sign there, cannabis. Cannabis beauty defined. What I want you to do is do a little research for yourself. I want you to go and research the word cannabidiol. I want you to research CBD. Once you've done that, once you go out into the world and educate yourself, you will understand why everyone in Kannaway Nation is so incredibly excited. Our products all contain CBD-rich hemp oil. Again, I'm not going to tell you about it, but I want you to go and educate yourself. Go to Google, put in the word cannabidiol, put in the word CBD, put in is CBD good for me, put in should I be taking CBD every day. Educate yourself and then run. Do not walk to the person who introduced you to Kannaway. And if you're not ready to build a business, at least get some of these amazing products so that you can experience what we all experience on a daily basis. Cannabis Beauty Defined is a massive, cutting-edge, anti-aging line. Every single thing that you need on a daily basis to make your body feel incredible from an anti-aging perspective. Our hemp vape line is a sexy, sleek, slick vaporizer, and what you put in your body is good for you. CBD-rich hemp oil. So instead of cigarettes, instead of nicotine, instead of tar, what you're putting in your body is CBD-rich hemp oil. Hemp oil. It's slick, it's sexy, it's something that you want to carry around with you every day. It's one of our most popular products. Coming 420 weekend, you see that incredible logo we designed? That is 2Ks back to back. We released this product on 420 weekend. We need to update the slide. It's called Cannakick. Cannakick is very simple. Imagine not having that huge cup of coffee to keep you going. Imagine not buying that huge can of energy drink that costs $5. Imagine being able to take a very small square, right, like a Starburst maybe, and putting it in your pocket. But when you unwrap it and you put it in your mouth, you taste that cinnamon, or you taste that green apple, or you taste that orange mango, and it's 3 to 4 hours of time-released caffeine and 5 milligrams of CBD. Pocketable, take it with you everywhere, sustainable energy that you can use throughout the day. Our 3 core products right now, Cannabis Beauty Defined, the Hemp Vape, and the Cannakick. The most interesting thing about our opportunity, though, is this one right here. 70-plus products currently in research and development. One of my favorite things about being involved with Kannaway is I get to test all these products. I know what we're bringing out in Atlanta a couple of weeks from now coming up. I know what we're debuting there. I know what we're debuting in our next city. I know what we're debuting in the city after that. And I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that we have come to change the multi-level marketing industry, and we have come to give people products they can use on a daily basis, not only to change their inner life, but to change their pocketbook as well. Kannaway is filled with amazing products. So, awesome leadership in an emerging market with amazing products. Once you tie that all together, the only thing left is a breakthrough opportunity where your dreams can come true. So let's talk about that for just a second. One of the very first way that you make income, that you change your life, that you achieve your goals with Kannaway is called direct sales income. Direct sales income is super simple. You buy as a brand ambassador from Kannaway, you sell that to someone else as a customer, and you keep the difference. You buy for $5, you sell it for $10, you keep the $5. That is the very first way. It's the way that makes our company work. Refer 3, yours is free. Either as a preferred customer or as a brand ambassador. Interestingly enough, if you are using the products every month, so let's say you love the hemp vape and you need some atomizers and you want to use the hemp vape every day like I do, right? You find 3 people who also love the hemp vape just like you get your atomizers for free every month. It's a super simple thing. Even if you didn't want to build a huge business, this is a great way to have CBD in your life on a daily basis and literally not have to pay for it. So we've got direct sales income and we've got the refer 3, yours is free. let's talk about making some cash. 8 weeks to success. Well, we know from experience, remember I talked about that experience leadership. We know from experience that when you get involved in a new business opportunity, there are certain things that if you do them, they truly do lay the foundation for your success. And so what we've done is we've laid out an 8 weeks to success program. You want to get with the person who introduced you to Kannaway. You want to lock arms with that person and push as hard as possible for the first 8 weeks. One of the things I love about this program is it's weekly pay. Most people who are not involved in an opportunity currently, they are currently going to work, and they depend on that weekly paycheck. They depend on doing some work and getting paid. Well, the 8 Weeks to Success program is all about exactly that. Doing some work from Friday to Thursday and then getting paid for the work you did the following Friday. Doing some work from Friday to Thursday, getting paid for the work you did the following Friday. Weekly paychecks, weekly checks in your pocket so that you can feel like Kannaway is working to help you change your life. 3 parts here: direct sales income, refer 3, yours is free, jump in the business, get on the path to the 8 weeks to success. Let's talk about your first order bonus. When you invite someone who is like-minded just like you, who's looking for a way to use amazing products, make some extra cash, whatever that person purchases first, right, whatever that order is, you actually get a first order bonus to put in your pocket.
Why?
Someone comes in and buys a premier package, you get a bonus. Someone comes in and buys a lifestyle package, you get a bonus. Someone comes in and buys an essential package, you get a bonus. Again, paid weekly, so you can feel like I'm doing some work and I'm getting paid. This is how you first start building your Kannaway business. This car right here, I hope you like it because we have an awesome luxury car program. And I'm just going to read it here because it makes such incredible sense. Success has its privileges. As a brand ambassador, you have 3 ways to earn the car of your dreams. And as you grow your business and ascend in rank, your car bonus grows with you. Reach the level of National Marketing Director, which can be done in your first 60 days, right? So 60 days from today, you could get a car bonus that will help you get the car of your dreams. Reach the level of National Marketing Director. Kannaway is going to give you a bonus of $500 towards the car of your dreams. Keep going. Reach the level of Gold Executive. Kannaway is going to increase that to $750 to get the car of your dreams. The Diamond level, keep going. Get to the Diamond level. Kannaway is going to increase that to $1,000 to get the car of your dreams and go all the way up to the top. Go to the top, reach triple diamond. Kannaway is going to give you a check for $75,000 so that you can go out and get the car of your dreams. Kannaway is about lifestyle. Kannaway is about living your dreams and making your life and your dreams come true. 11 ways altogether to earn income. Direct sales income, refer 3, yours is free, 8 weeks of success, first order bonus, luxury car program, first order team bonus, team override bonus, differential infinity bonus, coded infinity bonus, more bonus pools, and along the way, cash bonuses and rewards. And right now, we're actually talking about our very first incentive trip. So it is time for you to take advantage of what will be known as the company that changed the multi-level marketing industry. It's time for you to join Kannaway. Step number 1, become a Kannaway brand ambassador. Being a Kannaway brand ambassador gives you access to this amazing opportunity. It's $15 per month. It includes access to the Kannaway compensation plan. It includes the Kannaway marketing system, part of which you're using right now with this coded nightly hangout. It includes an incredible cutting-edge Kannaway virtual back office and our upcoming Kannaway business training system. Step number 2. We recommend that you choose the starter package that fits your lifestyle. If you want some basic products, then grab the essential pack. If you want to pop your income a little bit faster, then choose the lifestyle package. And if you're the kind of person who wants to maximize their business, if you're looking for a way to sell some stuff, to give it out to friends, to promote your product, then come in, grab the premier package, and start your business that way. Step number 1, become a brand ambassador. Step number 2, we recommend you choose the starter package that best fits the life that you want to live. And step number 3, lock arms with the person who sent you to this presentation. You hit the Start Now button and you lock arms with that person. You get together with your Kannaway brand ambassador sponsor immediately and focus on your 8 weeks to success. Ladies and gentlemen, Kannaway has just begun, and already we have over 70,000 people with giant smiling faces. The question I have for you tonight is, are you going to be 70,001? Are you going to be the one person that everyone is looking for to lock arms and build an incredible business? Are you brave enough? Have you had enough? Are you ready to do what it takes to take advantage of what will be known as the company that changed the multi-level marketing industry? Are you ready to have the news outlets advertise your business? Are you ready to get trained to build the business of your dreams? If you are, my name is Christopher Hussey, and let me be the first to say, welcome to Kannaway Nation. Seth Frazier, what are you doing out there?
I am mesmerized and amazed by an incredible presentation, and I tell you what, that is exactly what everybody needs to do. Take this opportunity. This is everything that Chris said. That is exactly where we are. Incredible job, Chris. Great job letting everybody know how impressive this program is.
Well, I am glad you were here for the inaugural presentation, and the beautiful thing about this, those of you that are out there right now and you're looking at that page and there's a Start Here button, you need to click the Start Here button